Trying again. So we've now reopened the ability to do 5-4-3 or 2-1 or something like that. That's fun.
Hear now my voice, and know that I am your friend. This land is but a dream.
Oh, there's so much time for me to save. Are you kidding me?
Only for a little while.
I was doing a run where I was -2 through part 1. Like -2 minutes. And then I fucked up in North 2. I forgot to go to the lab.
You're awake.
So
The world of the living.
nah, it matters. We're gonna hit like a 125 or some shit. That's what it feels like. I don't know. Probably not a 125, but like, you know. We're improving. Than any percent run. It's definitely not gonna be the big improvement from before, but like it'll be the sort of thing where it's slightly harder for whoever tries to run any percent. To beat this, you know.
What's broken now?
There's so much time to save.
So what's fuck?
Plus, don't you want to hear Mel say "pleur" every 5 minutes or so?
Here we go. Hold on to your hats.
We really need to update those language libraries.
Thank you for coming along, everyone. We have a chance to make a real difference here. It's not just about what we find on that island.
Have we got all the pictures set up somewhere in like the strats document or some
As a
shit?
civilization, to remind ourselves that we used to be wanderers, explorers. We used to yearn for distant shores and dream of building new cities. Let's see if we can rekindle that flame a little. All right, this is going to be a long journey, so I would like to ask you to switch to sleep mode to conserve power until we arrive at the island.
Nighty-night.
The voice actors killed it, so I don't mind hearing them on. The only one who I have like a minor problem with is Alcatraz.
Bye to Elohim and say hello to the mysterious.
I get that that's part of his shtick.
Status report, please.
The monotony indicating
Over the ocean, so fuel consumption turned out a bit higher
being
than
calm and collected.
We should be okay. We're approaching the center of the island.
I just think it,
This should be the location of the largest of the
and Yakut definitely sounds weird at times.
How large are we talking? Do we have
But yeah, like Melville and Byron are convincing at the very least. Always convincing.
It's
That is a bloody mega structure. If I had a spine, it'd be shivering.
Ha! I knew this would be exciting. Yakut, find us a place to set down.
on it.
He's supposed to be a bit awkward.
It really is incredible.
Yeah, but like when he's saying stuff like he changed my life and that still sounds
Turn on streaming, everyone.
to have like the same pace and cadence as anything else. I don't know.
Have I ever mentioned that I hate flying? If our creators had intended us to fly,
I would rather skip these. Obviously.
Touchdown.
I've done runs with voice lines off.
All right, everybody. I'm sure you're all just as excited as I am, but
And I didn't prefer those, to be fair. I did not prefer runs where I had voice lines off, but that was because I just
and a molecular analysis of
had nothing to do.
everything.
Like, you don't even know when things are going to end. You're just kind of trusting that
The rest of us will start exploring.
because there's no voice lines, you know, the little circles are going to be good enough.
Transport system. No power.
It turns out sometimes the little circles aren't good enough because sometimes you're too close.
Might be able to fix the transport.
This seems different from the other structures. Older.
Looks like they were running
Damn
some
it.
sort of experiment here.
Oops. Wow, that was weird.
Let's see what we've got.
Yeah, that's ugly.
The far
We are losing a little bit of time there
New Jerusalem, although
because I pressed E before
it's
Q.
not loading correctly. And it crashed. Hold on.
Okay.
There we go.
We do legitimately have a shitload of time to save
I'll
in
have to
the
get
rest of the run.
resolution for the transport system.
Am I in sleep mode, or did that thing just materialize out of thin air?
Melville, I want an analysis of that particle cloud.
On it. Anyone got a butterfly net?
My hand's not even on the panel.
Transport system to origin.
I'm sorry.
Hold
I didn't
on.
want to point that out. Alright. So for real this time,
So that enclosed
we do
the eastern lobe
5, 4, 3, spark,
we have on the map screen. Check out your interface.
bump into 1 or some shit like that, maybe?
Sorry, my bad.
Uh,
We'll catch up with you soon, 1K.
I don't know. If I'm gonna do 5, 4, 3, I'm definitely not gonna clump up the side of 3. I don't think that makes sense. Okay, so we're gonna do this right.
This place is magnificent. Look at that tower. I wonder what it's for.
There we go. There we go.
Whoa. I'm reading an enormous energy spike.
I think I crossed the purple barrier last time, so now I don't even know whether or not I am stupid or not. I could just be stupid. It's entirely possible.
It's headed for the lake.
Oh, nice, we made it. Nice to ball it. I kinda wanna fucking do the clumps for 3. Yeah, this is possible. Yeah, that's no problem. Okay. I just had to jump from a higher height and I felt more confident about it.
Is that I think the cloud's been absorbed by some sort of device.
Fascinating. Melville?
Yeah. I'll add it to the pile of weird stuff.
I've been playing around with this machine that absorbs the particle clouds. As far as I can tell, it uses the energy
I don't know if this is worth it,
to build giant trominoes.
but it is very trivial.
It's another puzzle. Collect enough energy, build a bridge, access the tower. I think.
Oh, come on.
What is this? A theme park?
Maybe it's an
I could do tower before 1 and 2. I could have. I forgot I had to do the tower.
Echo of
I feel really shitty about it.
deliberate recreation.
I could do reset puzzle into here, I suppose. That'd be funny.
Let's not jump to conclusions, though. What's clear is
Probably more consistent clumping might be even quicker, the spark thing. Yeah.
So let's do that.
So I just got a checkpoint. Okay, god damn it. I guess if it's gonna happen. Oh, picking the top line there means, not having to talk to Melville twice. That was my bad. I definitely just lost some time there. I could do tower before 1-2, and I probably should have done tower before 1-2, but at this point I'm kind of over doing this intro over and over again. Spam E. Where's my fucking mouse? Where's my mouse? Okay, thanks. Jesus. Nice. Saving a minimal amount of time there, because I didn't know where my mouse was.
Guys, look at my stream. The beam 1K activated is connecting to the pyramid.
That looks like a
Group
massive
call.
amount of power.
We need
Yeah, I guess like in a perfect world, you could do reset puzzle, warp. I guess that'd be funny. I don't know if that'd be... I'd have to time how long this walk is compared to how agonizing ESC plus space clumping would be. We're gonna have to do some time comparisons on this. To be fair, I'm still kind of good at ESC space clumping. It's just bad though, because you know, you have only enough brain power to only go up or only go forward. Alright. Okay, we're definitely saving time, but it's not as much time as I want. Yeah, I think Spark, at the very least, is going to be consistent.
Alright, everybody. I'm sure you're all excited to check
The second
out
Spark is in a
the
bad spot, so like,
Well,
you get
know,
one Spark.
remember that I'm still trying to fix the rest of the transport system. You know, to get that success rate up a bit. Maybe there's another one of those labs that 1K found. If there is, look for more documentation, please.
Yep, so like there, I was holding forward, but I held it at a bad time. So like I have to lift before I land. That's annoying tech from me to you. You're welcome. Where's my mouse? God damn it. I wish the mouse was a little bit more obvious. It is annoying.
How many of those bloody things are there?
I think that was Pandora, which matches the other one being Prometheus.
If it's a security system, it seems to be fighting itself.
might be wise to avoid getting caught in the crossfire until we understand what these entities actually are.
Interesting monument. Decorative for another puzzle.
This is very similar to the structure where you found the schematics.
Wow, that's a lot bigger than I expected.
What were they doing here?
And who are they?
Where am I? I guess we'll find out soon enough, huh? But your background is way brighter than mine when doing that? Yeah, so I lifted my gamma up to like the maximum because I don't believe in mood lighting or whatever the fuck it is. Whatever reason it is people have for, you know, make it so that you can barely see this on the one side, but you can see enough of this on the other. Like, I was like, fuck it. I'm just gonna max out my gamma. At least I think that's what I did. It's impossible for you to do anything? Okay. Well, that's a good thing for you to know, I suppose. That's just showing off. There's no way that's like reasonably faster.
After 1K found those labs, I started thinking, where did all the tech come from? So I had a look at the serial numbers, and it turns out
explosion, the colony was abandoned. Nobody ever
If it makes you feel any better, there's very limited circumstances where that's actually going to make a difference. The one that might actually kind of matter is the text adventure. But if you're doing the text adventure, you probably have a way to skip the text adventure, so probably doesn't ultimately matter. Unless we're really ride or die for PMIC. I'm not.
look at the size of that structure.
How does the material support so much weight? Is it the same stuff as the other buildings?
Yeah, I know it looks
Yeah, I
like
wanted to try messing with checkpoints, but I can't run 5 minutes. Oh, 5 meters from the terminal, let alone across the level. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I hope boosting gamma helps with that. I don't know, that's what I figure the reason why everything is like that is. Oh, yeah, okay. So, like, while I'm in the elevator, you can't jump with right click either. That's fine. Never forget.
the megastructure. It's opening.
3 receivers, 3 towers, 3 beams.
I'm going to the mega structure before 17 minutes. Can you say the same? Talking about yeah, I believe it was the Spink in that case, because I think you talked with Icarus, or you talked with the Sphinx about Icarus. Just a shouting match. Trying to adjust in NVIDIA settings and didn't even think about the games. Yeah.
I think it looks charming.
To be fair, I might not even have it boosted all the way up.
I finished my analysis of the particle clouds. At first I thought they might be something,
Xandora do be like Milton, though.
but I was wrong. It's a lot worse than that. What we're looking at is a completely
That, I'm gonna say it. I know this is a controversial... I don't know if this is actually a controversial opinion. All the conversations with the Sphinx and the Pandora and all felt like
Aye, aye, sir.
stupid. Like, you shouldn't go in here, and we're like, well, we're gonna complete the game, so we're gonna go in there anyway, and it's like, that's stupid, and then they fucking vanish. Like, what's the point? Oh no, I'm just gonna close the game and uninstall because Xandora told me not to do anything more. Like, okay. To be fair, I still haven't done all of the stars yet, which I'm kind of hesitant to do because I think the stars in this game
Set down over there.
suck.
Should I?
Oh, new tech. I have new tech. I have new tech. Gonna show it off in this run because the run that I was doing I fucked up north too. New tech. Are you ready? This is obvious, by the way. Like, this is the sort of thing where, like, every time I looked at it, I thought,
Setting down.
that seems like that should be doable. And it turns out I tried it once and it is doable.
Explore as much as we can, separately if need be.
But I can't say I tried going down those dialogue lines.
Anything interesting you find. I pay special attention
Yeah,
to any
I mean,
creatures who built this
dialogue tree is going to be important for 100%. It's also going to be important for any percent, but, like, so far I'm able to bumble through it and, like, you know, I might be losing 30 seconds to dialogue, but I'm losing a minute to clumping badly right now, so, like, whatever. I think what that explains the lack of context there. Note to self.
Maybe after that, you can help me.
Is there collision there? Could you jump over this door? Hoping you find that that Keen did not want us to tell us about. That ceiling is solid. Thank you, Apple. I was talking about when you agree with Alcatraz Pandora.
Actually,
Ah.
elevator's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Alright. New tech!
I be aware I am, but it's working.
So, free Yakut skip. Step 1.
On it.
I would not do it on the way back. because your success rate for Quimps on the way there needs to be like 25%, and on the way back it needs to be like 75%.
Set of puzzles.
So for now I'm just going one way,
One game,
but
3 receivers. Like some sort of
someday.
fractal symmetry.
Yeah, but like the thing is, right, like, oh my god, I'm so dumb. Because like, what it feels like is Prometheus is like, come to the tower, or fucking, sorry, come to the megastructure, whatever, who fucking cares. Come to the megastructure, and then Pandora's like, don't come to the megastructure. Well, the game is progressing towards going towards the megastructure, so I'm going to agree with Prometheus. Like, if there was some sort of alternative that existed, where, you know, Pandora said, you should shut down the fucking megastructure, I'd be more inclined to agree. But she's like, just don't come here anymore. Like here, one of the more important things is absolutely going to be when we're leaving, I think it's Mega 2? Yeah, Mega 2. Pandora's like, why are you still here? Just to suffer? Yeah.
This is madness.
Things might go a bit differently in those dialogues? Okay. Maybe one of these days I'll try. The game definitely lets you. Oh shit, why did my fucking W stop working? Is that something that showed up on the input display there? Because it was just like, oh yeah, you can't move forward anymore, you fucking idiot. Alright, I'm gonna wait for this. I wish I had a better alternative to this, but
Scanning this.
although when you're good like me, maybe that is just the fastest way to go. Didn't notice input display, totally fair. Maybe my keyboard's crapping out after all these years, who knows? But it does feel like, hoping there's a broken... No, that was exactly my thought. I was like, could you get Mega over, or could you... Oh, I'm dumb. So I guess that's a no. We're not going to do this. I mistimed it. I am hoping that there's a broken bridges strat that actually like could conceivably do something. Oh, split there. Is that a gold? I can't read. Minus 250 seems like it's what it says, so that seems about right. Yes, so it does make a difference to do PMIC there.
She could still be here. What if this
But I definitely still lost time finagling with a bridge here. Until after you stopped and retapped it. Okay, thank you, Neuro. Thank you for checking. The game just drops my input every so often. So, place your bets. Is it an anti-piracy measure, or is the game being shit? Because it exactly sounds like the sort of thing that they would implement as an anti-piracy measure. But I can pretty confidently tell y'all that I bought the fuck out of this game.
Was that really the founder?
So...
I think so.
it was her. For years I've wondered what happened to her, why she left, where she went, why she didn't.
I mean, shit, I'm playing it on Steam, and I'm getting Steam achievements. Like, I'd be heavily shocked if I'm pirating.
We just have to be careful. Follow protocol.
How long is this path? 1, 2,
I still
3,
can't believe the founder
4,
built this place.
5,
Has she been
6,
here the whole time?
7.
We don't
8,
know that she actually
9.
built it. All we know for
Okay.
sure is that she was here at some point.
Like 10-ish seconds.
Of course she built
Could
this.
absolutely save
Kind of vision
5
necessary to
seconds
accomplish something like
cutting the
this.
corner with
Question
clumps.
is why?
Should
Why
you?
like this?
No.
Why recreate all these aspects of the simulation?
You know what I'm gonna do instead because I'm a
What is she
baller?
trying to tell us?
It does seem like it might be a test.
Oh yeah.
I can't imagine any situation.
That's actually really good.
Or does it just appear?
I didn't need to do that. There was no need to do that. I keep doing it. I don't know why. It's no good.
Well, I know
It's
one
just
thing for sure.
flourish.
Everyone in New Jerusalem?
All right, take us back to base camp, Yakut.
Yes, sir.
Morrowind style mouse strats.
Looks like 2 of the northern sites are lighting up.
I am not super familiar with Morrowind.
Somehow tied to the transport system. Like we're supposed to solve them in a particular order.
Can you explain in a little bit more detail? Someone on Reddit once tried to convince me to run Morrowind. I said no because it wasn't my style. Look in direction X so you're cursing. I guess that's possible.
Our main objective
If
is to get
Krusty.
back into the megastructure. 1K, I want you on puzzles. You seem to have a knack for them. But the rest of us can't neglect our secondary objectives of studying this island and understanding its technology.
You should be headed towards an island off the northern coast. The terrain's pretty rough, so
I mean, the answer is yes, by the way. You could absolutely spin low right
yes,
to get the cursor down there. But the annoying thing is that escape isn't actually in the pure corner. It's actually offset a bit. You have to like spin down right a bit, turn a bit left, and then start going for it. Unfortunately, you'd be looking straight down, so you can't even assess whether your height's good or not. Unless you started playing in third person. Oh god. Ah, shit. Okay. Maybe that's what we start doing instead. Also, I'm dumb. I can just turn around here and do this instead. This is so much better. Let me do it this way. We're gonna do Morrowind style strats. Well, I'm gonna say no. I don't like it. I obviously didn't do it right either. What the fuck? Oh, I didn't spam E. Fuck. I didn't realize how short that was gonna be. Oh, that's some time loss.
The pattern is holding. Solve the puzzles.
Oh, I didn't test corny terminals. Is there like a terminal that's like relatively close
Changing enough elements.
to the Cornelius thing, or do you have to like travel pretty deep into the museum to get it to work?
yes, another
And have we tested whether or not you hit checkpoints for that?
used to be a valley between the mountains, but it's mostly flooded now. That probably happened long before the founder came here, though.
Left side?
Another legacy of our
Did I go
ancestors.
for it?
Do me a favour, will you? Look for another one.
It seems really fast.
We can't get back into the megastructure without getting to the third site in the north.
I believe you
But I
do.
need more
Okay.
information to make more
I
fixes.
mean, let's go for it. Remember to uncap though? Okay. Let's give it a shot. I think that'll be fun. It might entirely skin my run because the time that I spend doing that and then I fail it because I reset checkpoint in the wrong spot, or like you can't reset checkpoint while you're inside the terminal or something like that. Maybe I just get dumpstered, but like...
There's another one of those monuments.
Thanks, Yakut. Oh, Jesus. That was dangerous for no fucking reason. You need to be careful not to clip out of the elevator. To just like enter elevator, don't move. Like, would that do it? Where's my mouse? There it is. Lady, I'm a robot. That's the problem, you always move. Oh, so I have to like spin in place? That sounds very funny to try to make work. I'm going for it anyway.
There's 3 towers per cardinal direction and 3
As you said, switching to third person.
it would be symmetrically arranged. One
This sounds more and more dangerous.
but we haven't seen Prometheus at all.
We're built to
So,
find
like,
paths.
spamming H would potentially mean I don't lose instantly. You know what? We're gonna do that on another run. Until we figure that one out, apparently. Because holy shit, that just sounds more and more like I'm yeah, clipping out of the elevator. Are you fucking out of your mind? Can you skip elevator? I mean, surely you can skip elevator, right? So then it shouldn't be that big of a deal? I don't know. By the way, PMIC is useless in this area because Byron likes to teleport you. I think I've mentioned this before.
This is us. Yes. Mother.
I wish I could skip this bit. Don't we all?
Well.
Reading package lists.
Are you? Yes. I'd like. You might.
Thankfully, I've been able to skip all the dialogue, so that's nice. The golden puzzle's right there. So we're just gonna do that. We're gonna do a golden warp. Aha, JK LOL, it's just right over here. Why would I do that? Part of me wonders what happens if you engage in PMIC conversation with an NPC and then you attempt to do a data stream. I feel like that'd be fun to pull off.
This area looks flooded as
Because I bet you would be warped to an NPC that doesn't exist.
After they died, most coastal settlements were claimed by the sea. South of New Jerusalem, there's a whole city under the water. We went there once with Garrus when I was an apprentice. It was eerie.
That's exactly why the founder created the goal. When you go past the limits, this is what happens. Mother Nature always gets her revenge in the end.
This isn't revenge, Al. It's just failure. People, cities, mountains. As far as the sea is concerned, it's all the same. Their mistake was forgetting that. Telling themselves nothing would change. It always does.
Back. Thanks, promo. I don't. What? Am I dumb? I don't think I even clicked a line of dialogue there.
Well done, 1K. Looks like our hypothesis was correct. The megastructure is opening again. Everyone come to the VTOL, please. It's time to find a seat.
It definitely is one that works without dialogue.
I know the new Alexandria
Oh, really?
is traumatic.
The first promo interaction is dialogueless? I guess I must have never noticed.
Distinct to what we have. But what about all the accidents that have happened in New Jerusalem that nobody talks about? The collapse of the Wachowski building. The Calvin Street explosion. The derailment that almost killed Benaroya and Canada. All of those happened because we stopped investing enough resources in our civilization. And if Melville hadn't been put in charge of city maintenance, this would still be happening.
It will happen again either way.
Might be related to the others too.
It's only a matter of
Oh,
You see, there may be a price for
ugly.
progress, but there's always Our main objective is to determine the relationship between the megastructure and Athena. Did she find it? Did she build it?
So Mega 2.
Here in the first place.
I definitely remember the route for this, I promise.
We need to start finding answers.
Oh god, I don't think I remember the route for this.
I can't imagine one person building all this.
Don't forget about Miranda. There were at least 2 of them.
I can't imagine 100 people building this.
Everyone, have a look around, but stay in touch and be careful.
1K, can you stay a moment?
No.
I'd like to talk to you.
No. 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 No.
I know.
Fuck off. Fucking, I don't have enough data.
I'm headed deeper into the megastructure. Not quite sure where I am. Seem to be right in the middle of the machinery.
Please, watch yourself, Byron.
This is incredible. I don't even know how to describe what I'm seeing. I don't think this is a
This is a machine. Yep.
machine. I knew it! Athena's here. She built this.
That other voice, was that Cornelius?
It definitely sounded like him.
Come to think of it,
Oh, I wish.
he went on a research.
I was about to fucking whole hog it, and then I remembered, no, it's here.
He was gone for years. People thought he'd died.
And all this time, he knew where she was.
We should talk to him.
We will when we get back. But right now, we have to focus on finding Athena. We are so close.
Same pattern as before. 3 beams, 3 receivers.
I guess we know what to do.
Be careful. The sheer amount of power running through this place.
No, it's not that.
You do the other two, okay?
There you go.
Melville, is there anything in the system that... This is kind of fun. Maybe Alexandra Drennan was right. Play is part of what makes us human.
No.
God.
elevator? The platform where I got out just moved away.
It's this one. I could have probably QE'd there, but where am I going? Oh yeah, no, I'm going right over here. Yeah, we're good. Wait for the cutscene, wait for the cutscene, wait for the cutscene. Up, dork ass. Don't have to be a dick to Byron. See, I'm saving time. I should just comp that bridge, you're right. But, it was in your route. You yelled at me last time for not getting the route correct. Bloody language libraries using what's the deal with the bananas? I think I said that last time. I am entirely predictable.
Why will you not heed my warnings? I am not trying to harm you, creatures of clay. All I wish is to protect you and the rest of mankind. What more must I do to make you understand? If you cannot be reasoned with, I must bar your path.
I didn't need to do that. I could have just gone left instead, but I went right. That -4? Oh yeah. We're killing it. You know where else we're gonna save time? We're gonna do Mega 3 correctly. So that's cool.
Okay, we're out. Now what?
Looks like the southern sites are active. The readings are strangely jumpy.
Should I go for monitor?
Shut us down?
Yes, but just to drop
Speed
off
term? I don't know.
We're going
I really want to go for speed term, but I feel like I'm just gonna fuck up the tech without knowing
We need to regroup.
how it's gonna work.
Rushing in blindly isn't going to save Byron. But we also need someone to stay here and keep an eye on things. Melville, that's you.
All right, I'll see if I can make any sense of these systems while you're gone.
Just keep a safe distance, okay?
Will do.
Good. Well, okay. I guess it's time for you and me to take a nap.
Do not lose
Nope.
hope, my child. In these difficult moments, find solace in your friends and in the home that you share.
You can't even quimp in that section.
Gotta
This sucks.
The power spikes are continuing, and no news from Byron.
All right. Thank you.
I'm also tempted to hop out of the tower or
Talk to the mayor.
this area early
Please head over to the museum
just to skip the elevator.
Cornelius.
I don't
Let's see what
think
he
that's
has to
worth
say for
it.
himself.
There's a lot of inspections I want to make around this
The
area.
world is full of suffering. Every living organism suffers. Animals kill other animals to eat. And it always ends with death, torn apart, or
It's like I still have to wait through this bit.
See, I told you. It was a...
Ooh.
Attention all citizens. The Gehenna Memorial Interactive Fiction Exhibition is now open to visitors. However, please...
Nein. I see. Oh. That. Good.
I could be cute pussying this.
So this is what Cornelius was working on? Strange. It looks a bit like the blueprints for the Somnodrome, but no, it's not quite that. Is he trying to isolate something in the buffer? Maybe Melville can make sense of it, but I think this might be a dead end.
I need to finish up with the mayor. You can head back to the VTOL whenever you're ready.
Yeah,
No rush, though.
I
We must listen
need to
the
experiment with it a
ancient writers.
little more.
We will fail the Founder's trial. The megastructure must be rejected.
He's like, yeah, you gotta go to a meeting? Thank you for the luck. Have fun in the meeting, Apple.
What did the mayor say?
I convinced him that we need to keep going until we found Byron.
Did he want us to leave him behind?
No, he's just concerned for our safety. And he's right to be. But we're going back anyway.
Great trials lie ahead of you, my child. But your choices will determine the
The
future.
choices must be your own.
Are you receiving?
Yep. Welcome back to the mysterious island, everyone.
How's the situation?
Whatever Byron did seems to have sent the whole system into some kind of lockdown. I can't access any of the terminals, although I suspect 1K still could.
Why would that be the case?
When 1K connected to the data stream, the system assigned him a user profile. The rest of us are locked out, which means I'll need your help, 1K, because a lot of stuff doesn't seem to be working.
Okay. Check it out and see what you can fix. But please remember, what matters most is finding Byron.
Alright. More bullshit. I love
You a little software upgrade I put together that should allow you
should do runs then.
files
Learn how to clump.
data stream open.
You'll be better than me.
Unfortunately, I'm not doing this to help you avoid them.
I hated
I'm
clumping,
gonna need you
and
to
then I
search
got good at it, unfortunately.
around there. But if we
To be fair, pulling it off, it feels real good to be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna pull this off in 5 clumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, fuck you. I'm gonna try this. Well,
Alright, 1K. In this area, there seems to be a problem.
yeah, I guess I'm going for it now, huh?
The machine that makes the tetromino bridges. That means you can solve the puzzles, but you can't activate the tower. Look for a lab that lets you connect to the data stream.
I already found it. I'll send you the coordinates.
Yep, this was not a good idea. That was dumb. Why the fuck does it do that? I'm so mad. Anyways, that was dumb. I didn't need to do that. I did that because I thought it would be fast, but again, the success rate needs to be really high, and I'm not quite there yet. Tell me the fate of mortals who trespass. Alright, where am I? What the fuck? Oh, okay. Anyways, I lost probably 30 seconds doing that, which is dumb. Yeah, the way back is free. At the very least, the way back should be free. You should not need to clump up.
How do you free a weird glowing ghost thing?
Note to self.
These entities exist within the megastructure system.
Don't try.
And what we're seeing is just how.
You know, I always kind of resented Byron for being so charming and charismatic. The dashing explorer, and one of the first companions, too. Being the voice of caution is not a fun role to play. Always having to be the responsible one, the killjoy. The one who says, maybe that's too much. But sometimes, it is too much.
It's not your fault.
In this area, we have an especially weird problem. Something in one of the labs is going completely bananas, and I can't shut it down because I'm not, well, you. Come find me when you're ready. What is it, the language like bananas?
Wait, this is the one that I need to stay up. Losing time on that one. Damn it!
That was surprisingly calm, given how aggressive Pandora has been elsewhere. I didn't think she'd even want to talk to you.
I've toyed with.
I remember when I was
God.
quite young,
Oh,
I was having trouble figuring out what I wanted to
I
do.
hate this one.
I wanted to see the outside world, but even back then, that wasn't really encouraged. I ran into Byron on Jameson Avenue, completely by accident, and I was too nervous to talk to him. I mean, he was one of the first companions. But he noticed me, and we started talking, and he was really encouraging. Introduced me to Garrus, Took me along on an expedition to the quarries and the mountains. Whatever flaws he may have, Byron cares about people. He changed my life.
Yep. That's Byron in a nutshell.
Here Joe's.
So, here it looks like there should be an anti-gravity elevator. It's locked down. I'll need you to connect to the data stream again. I'm really sorry, 1K. I know it's a risk, but I think it'll be worth it.
When? Stop.
Well, at least this part is consistent. The megastructure is opening again.
All right, everyone. Assemble at the VTOL as soon as possible. Melville, keep an eye on the energy readings, please.
What I started doing inside the capsules is moving my mouse to the lower right. And then I might have a consistent, like, shot up to get to the next location.
But Byron is one of us. We don't leave people behind. So we're finding
Turning the desk into a standing desk.
Pandora likes it or not. Here's how this mission is going to go. 1K, it's clear to me that you have some kind of special affinity for this place. That the entities respond to you more strongly than they do to us. So, once you're inside, I want you to take point. Do whatever you need to free Prometheus, but remember that our prime objective is to save our friend. Melville, I want you to stay at the VTOL and let Yakut and 1K go in. I'm going to stay behind as protocol requires. I don't love the idea of sitting this one out. Byron is my oldest friend, but we're doing this by the book.
Through the brook.
All right, taking us in. Let's hope we can find the big guy.
So, Mega 1. Or Mega 3. I don't know why I said Mega 1. This is definitely not Mega 1. So I could clip out of this, but then I'd clip onto the ceiling of this.
Yay! I found another elevator.
And I think you can't leave the... I should have at least tried one of these times. There needs to be more mega exploration.
No idea where I am. No sign of Prometheus so far. Hope you're doing better, 1K.
So when we get over the platform, we're gonna do
I know I've said this before.
what is the equivalent of Quumps. We're just not even gonna jump.
One machine.
This is what you get when one machine builds a bigger machine, which builds an even bigger machine.
That's our whole history, isn't it? The whole history of humankind. And it's not just machines. It's science, it's literature. Knowledge builds on knowledge.
There's a better way to do it. I could have done QS, QS, QS. This one goes down a long ways. Alright, so priority number 1. I guess I could have made that jump. That would actually kind of been interesting. But no. Step 1 is activate Yakut.
Don't know what's down there.
Probably just the way to do this. What the fuck? What the fuck? Am I dumb? Yes. So I could unpin it myself, but I will not. I don't know how close I need to get to activate that, but we'll just move on.
I don't think you can get up here, 1K. I'll take care of the puzzle. Just
I think I can just do this like this, huh? I should have done Q plus E on that pen. Hello? Discord. Okay, hold on. Back. Discord, you form your missed masterpiece editing run from G to Q. Never managed to catch you live until now. Oh, hello! Yeah, it's been a while since I've done Mist, huh? Hello, I have moved on to Talos, really. Let me get this right. I think it's this, and then it's this. Oh, you're fine. I got there. I understood what you meant, you're fine. Hello. I mean, let's see, Mist would have been 2019? Yeah, I don't stream often, do I? Sorry. Yeah, I haven't done this in a bit. But hello. Boat to catch. Is that still a valid emote? I don't know. You found it when you started speedrunning. That's really cool, actually. I'm trying to even think about what my first sort of experience with speedrunning would have been. I think it would have been Big John's Super Mario Golf. Something along those lines, I think. Because there was some reason... Okay, no, I think I figured it out now. It would have been... I found out Seth Bling was doing speedrun stuff. So he was at this event called GDQ, and I'm like, oh man, I like Seth Bling. I'm gonna go take a look at this. And I hate Mario. I mean, I don't hate Mario. I just don't think SMW is a particularly compelling speedrun. But he was in the audience for like a Dram speedrun or something like that. And I was like, oh dang, people do this? And then it turns out I did that that speedrunning thing with Mist, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do that now. And it's been on a hill ever since. Tetris Effect 2019. Oh, with Kevin DDR. I have had limited interactions with him, but he's always been cool. Subscribe to him on YouTube. I think he's cool. It's cool to find out that I am, in some sense, influential enough to be... I am recognized sometimes. It's weird. It's not what I would have ever guessed. Because people would have been like, oh, you're the Mist Runner? And I'm like, oh my god. I'm recognizable for that? What the fuck? Yeah, but it happens every so often. My very first was Tetris Effect 2019 GDQ, and then Minecraft same year. I found run of one of my favorite games, Mirror Edge Catalyst. Yo, Apple just left, but I know a Catalyst runner. If it ain't Apple 14, oh no, I don't know his numbers. This is embarrassing. 14, 17? I hope I'm right. Hey, you know Apple? Awesome. Oh yeah. Oh, skip. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, no, every so often you get like, you meet random people and it's like, oh, you know this person? I know this person. Yeah. Apple, one time at GDQ, the Subnautica runners were sitting next to me, and I knew Apple did Subnautica stuff, so I helped them figure out how to run Subnautica without being connected to the internet. Then I asked them whether they knew who Apple was, and they're like, yeah, we've basically heard of him. Yeah, Serious Sam 3, I did co-op with him on Serious Sam 2, but sigils, yeah, the sigils of Elohim. Never spoke to them, but you know them very, very well. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, Apple is a good friend of the channel. Oh god, that's such a fucking corporate ass way.
What's the point of all of this?
He's one of the few people who I ever do co-op runs with. which says a lot. We did the rounds of co-op for a bit there. Yeah.
Worthy of the theory of everything, or to learn from her mistakes and reject it.
Anyways, cool. Yeah, no, that's super cool to hear. Hello. I hope you're doing well.
Anti-gravity, matter synthesis, teleportation. It's not just one new technology. It's control.
Oh no. Oh, this is so not good. This is so particularly not good. I need to not touch anything until I rise back up through the floor. Oh, I could have clipped out of bounds there for a second, and then that would have probably been the end of the run, so... am I still ahead? I golded there. Minus 518, I think. Can't read super well. Did I ever run Sigils of Elohim?
Unless we fail.
I run Catalyst on... I'm so sorry to hear that. Running on console 9 times out of 10 is usually an inferior experience. Well, not inferior, but it's always rough. I run Catalyst on console doing dashes no TP, and also Tetris Effect, and really funnily Super Mario World. Learning Super Mario World. If you like Super Mario World, you should absolutely do it. Super Mario World is one of those legendary runs that everybody likes to learn from. You have the original Super Mario, you have Super Mario 64, Super Mario World. All have different compelling aspects of them that make them really compelling for speedrunning. Lazoots, Ocarina of Time, that's another one that people like to pick up a lot. Roblox, weirdly. Roblox is one of the most popular games on the site, or at least on SRC. I know people have run Superliminal a lot. Superliminal was the most popular game for a while there. I don't like any % for most 2D Mario. Yeah. The thing is, it's optimized beyond compare. So, okay, I need to talk to Herb Anubis. I'm dumb, and this is on me. I should have gone to the right, or to the left rather. Right or left, either one would have worked, I figure. Okay. Too short and does not show the game off super well, in my opinion. Yeah. I mean, there's an intense and really fascinating history behind SMW True Any Percent, which is what, 0 exit I think they call it. That is a remarkable run. But it's certainly it's for the computer theorists out there, the computer scientists out there. It's for the me's, and it's not for the runners. Like a bit more meat to run. It's a spectacle, yeah. No, that's exactly it. This run is almost in a similar vein, what I'm doing here with Talos 2. There really isn't anything particularly interesting here other than the fact that, like, we're sharpening up movement, we're learning how to do stuff better. This is the first run that's, like, possible to do because we haven't come up with a second rule set, which is the one that everyone's actually going to run. Until then, like, literally until then, I am the only person who's going to run any percent, I think, for a fair bit, because it's just, it literally is go to world, do these things called plumps, which are frame perfect jumps. All sigils are the first Talos Principle. Yeah, no, AS is probably the most significant category in Talos. I don't think I ever did one. I did 60 FPS any percent before Tower Clip. I did 60 FPS after Tower Clip. I did some amount of Gehenna, and I did Community percent. Community percent is also not really interesting. I'd be inclined to agree. Not that I don't have infinite respect for the folks who are really good at any percent, because Herman and Waffle are gods of the game, but I just wouldn't run them. Or I ran the 60 FPS one trying to get a world record, and then they accepted my runs in the wrong order. How could I? Okay, so segmented useless is probably amongst the greatest achievements I've contributed to, but I was not the main player in that. Segmented useless is probably the coolest thing Talos folks have ever done. Far and away. Highly underappreciated. I don't think it's cracked 100 views on YouTube, but it is the best thing we've ever fucking done. Am I headed in the right direction? Yes. It's just really hard to see which direction I'm going. Yeah, it was fucking amazing. Yeah, I know, exactly. The thing is, I don't think I even contributed the third most segments, which sucks because I felt like I invested a lot of hours into that run. But all of my segments, and this is a problem that I always had, is I'm always about good enough and I'm never about being perfect. So all of my segments got superseded except for the ones that only I could do, or the ones that I took pride in at the very least to get very well done. So but still, no, that was cool. A large chunk for the hard segments. Is that how it feels? All right, hell yeah. And that's not to say that I'm fucking lazy or anything. It's just my interest. You know. A question for you. Ask so many runners for this. Go for it. I'll very quickly elaborate. Basically, I'm much more interested in breaking barriers with glitches. Like, I think it's so much cooler that I found the only sequence break in the entire game than, like, if I ever got like a sub-hour run with very optimized movement or whatever. Far and away. That's always been my approach, and that always will be my approach. Comm percent is a little bit different, but that's because I found out I was good at that shit, so I kind of stuck with it a little bit longer. 1% was the only time I was ever good at Talos. In a way that's more traditional long form, you know, whatever. Am I still going down? Jeez, it's a long one. If I was thrown back in time and I started speedrunning all over again, but I'm not allowed to run anything you run now, what do I run instead? That is an interesting question. I probably end up becoming a source speedrunner. I think I'd end up picking... Oh shit, that's a good question. I think I'd pick up Half-Life 2. I think that's what would end up happening. Out of all the games that I've ever... Because basically you said, here's a genre of games, you can't play that anymore. Because like my whole deal is 3D puzzle games. And so I don't get those anymore, at least to a major extent. I'm sure there's some like I could fucking pick up, like Turing Test was a game I never got into, but I could have gotten into. There's the one that Bobby Burm runs, which is probably a disservice to Bobby Burm, that I just remember it based on that. It's Light something or whatever. It's the one everyone recommends to me. I could pick up a bunch of those, but that it feels like I'd be avoiding the main meat of what I'd actually end up enjoying. So I'd probably split off into a different direction and become a source speedrunner. I'd probably start off with Half-Life 2. Light Matter, I think that's it, yeah. I have all my knowledge of how to learn those runs and all those skills still, then probably still source runs. Because I think... if I went back to 2015, there's a conceivable chance I could have found something for the current run. Because that shit has... I mean, nowadays they decompile games. People are fucking out of their goddamn minds. But back in 2015, when I would have started, like, people were still bumbling around doing things. Like, I think 2015 was still before... the stupid aggressive shit that they found. What's the name of it? It's named after the one guy who accidentally found it, and like props to him, but I just don't remember what his name is. It's like Big Bill's fucking adventure or something like that. Big Bill's Big Thrill, I think? You'd run Shadow of the Colossus and N++. Oh! N++. I know an N++ runner. I don't know a Shadow of the Colossus speedrunner. I don't... Those folks are a mystery to me. Shadow of the Colossus runners.
Let's go get Byron.
That's the sort of game where it's like... I don't even know where the optimization is and something like that, but N++... maybe not so much anymore, but if I hopped into a Killer Pepsi chat nowadays, he'd be like, hey! Because for a brief moment we crossed paths in 140, I think it was. And I just sort of hung around every so often. He was really good at Fly Wrench. He was obnoxiously good at Fly Wrench. I think I got leaderboard times for Fly Wrench, but I was never going to be good at Fly Wrench. And then there was someone on SRC called Killer Pepsi. I don't remember what the deal with that was, but that was silly. He runs co-op with Toaster. Yes! I think that's how I knew him, is because there was a GDQ run where he did a co-op run. I need to talk to Herman Ubis, never forget. I'm in Toaster chat when I can get to his chat.
You're coming along.
Oh yeah. Yep. Time zones can be a pain. Yeah, no, that tends to be the case. The Talos community is fucking... There's like none of us. There's like, 5-10 of us. But like, we are literally around the globe. Ninja's picking up a lot of the weight there, but like Nose is also for the European time zone. And then Apple's Apple and Greece are picking up the Kiwi time zone. So it never lines up. Nothing ever works. I think one time, the Four Horsemen did a commentary run for Com%. And I think that was like even a stupid amount of work. Kraft was Europe? Yeah, Kraft was Europe. Kraft isn't a Talos speedrun anymore. Okay, so we're bringing up like people who aren't really around anymore. Kraft, I don't think exists. There's no like presence to him anymore, which is a shame. I wish I'd backed up all his runs. Is Killer Pepsi not on fucking SRC anymore? He keeps trying to capitalize Killer Pepsi. Did he rename himself? Is he just Pepsi now? God, what a branding legend. 5 main games, 1 series. Yeah, okay, this has got to be him. No, it's not. Who the fuck is he? When did they make SRC a pain in the ass to navigate? Whatever. Grapes is playing Talos 2. I have him on Steam. Holy shit! Really? That's incredible. Oh my god. He just deleted his online presence. I didn't think he kept friends with folks anymore. Okay, I need to make up some time. That's how you do it. That's how you fucking do it. It's either him or someone who changed, for some reason, changed to the old Kraft PFP. Okay. Well, it's clear that he doesn't want to be found. For one reason or another. So I figure I'll leave him alone. I think the rest of us should too. But it's nice to know that he's playing Talos too, at least for fun. The missed games, no. Strong disagreement. The only missed game that feels like it's not vomit to run is Real Mist Masterpiece Edition. And I fucking worked tooth and nail to make that shit a reality, in part. Oh god. I have a new route for this, but it's not good. Oh god, come on. Okay. Can I do that? Okay. And then I do this. I could have just done the intended strategy. Why did I fucking think this was a smart idea? Oh wait, what? Oh yeah, no wait, hold on. Oh my gosh. I swear, I had a route for this, I just didn't practice it. I'm not bothering, just noticing that the Steam feed was active. Yeah. Like they work so well. It's just RMME. Any of the, because like at least maybe it's because I formed them with my own hand, and I spent. Okay, close enough. Maybe it's because I did what I did, but like any of the original point and click games are not great. Myst 5 is like the closest to anything that is like fun to play. And it still is kind of crusty. By the way, what's No Sages? So you may notice in the category that has sages in it, I do this thing where I'll load a save and then I'll teleport to an age, and it loads some of the properties of the save while teleporting to the age. Yeah, that's sage. They used to be fun, and then somebody figured out that they could be particularly unfun. 125.26. That's good.